The Valkyrie had made a mistake. They didn't realize it until their raiding party returned to the home fleet, cargo holds full of plunder from the human colony on Kepler 442b. 18,000 colonists, all dead or taken as slaves. It was supposed to be routine. Humans were new to the galaxy, soft, undefended. Commander Schulrix watched the celebration with satisfaction. The Valkyrie had raided 70 species over 4 centuries. None had ever retaliated effectively. Why would humans be different? The answer came 3 weeks later. The first sign was the silence. Valkyrie Outpost 7 stopped transmitting. Then Outpost 12. Then the mining colony on the Arges Prime. No distress calls. No warnings. Just silence. When Schulrix sent scouts to investigate, they found stations intact but empty. Every Valkyrie gone. No bodies. No blood. Just abandoned posts with half-eaten meals and weapons still in their racks. Then the message arrived. A single human face appeared on every Valkyrie screen across their empire simultaneously. A man, middle-aged, with gray hair and eyes that looked carved from ice. My name is Director James Kowalski, Human Colonial Defense Force. His voice was conversational, almost pleasant. 3 weeks ago, you attacked Kepler 442b. That was my daughter's colony. She was a teacher there. Her name was Sarah. Schulrix felt his blood chill. I want to be very clear about what happens next, Kowalski continued. We're not interested in your surrender. We're not interested in negotiations. We're not interested in reparations. He leaned forward. We're interested in making absolutely certain that no species in this galaxy ever looks at a human colony and thinks, easy target. The screen went black. The human fleet emerged from quantum space 2 hours later. But haulers, civilian craft retrofitted with weapons that violated a dozen galactic conventions. Ships piloted by colonists, farmers, engineers, people who'd heard what happened to Kepler 442b and volunteered. The Valkyrie Armada outnumbered them 3-1. It didn't matter. Humans fought like nothing Schulrix had ever seen. They didn't break off when damaged. They didn't retreat when outgunned. Crippled ships rammed into Valkyrie cruisers. Pilots stayed at their posts even as life support failed. One human destroyer, engines dead, used its last maneuvering thrusters to collide with the Valkyrie flagship's bridge. The battle lasted 11 hours. No Valkyrie survive. The hunting began after that. Humans didn't just destroy military targets. They found every Valkyrie settlement, every outpost, every ship. They tracked down Valkyrie refugees who fled to allied species. They didn't care about galactic opinion or diplomatic consequences. The Galactic Council called emergency sessions. They condemned the excessive response. They demanded humanity cease operations immediately. Director Kowalski's response was broadcast across every channel. You stood by while the Valkyrie raided 70 species for 400 years. You called it cultural differences. You said intervention would destabilize regional politics. His voice was steel. Where was the council when 18,000 of my people were slaughtered? Where were your emergency sessions then? Silence. We're human. We don't forgive what was done to our children. We don't forget. And we don't stop. 6 months after Kepler 442b, the last Valkyrie colony fell. Total Valkyrie casualties, 2.3 million. Total human casualties, 47,000. The Galactic Council declared humanity a concerning aggressive power and imposed sanctions that every member, but you don't touch humanity's children. Because humans don't do proportional response. They don't do limited warfare. They don't stop until the threat is eliminated, completely, permanently, and with such overwhelming force that the galaxy never forgets. No one survived the human onslaught. That was the point.